Today in math, we're going to talk about extending patterns, repeating patterns, and extending growth patterns. So we're going to start with just a regular extending pattern. And we see that we have a red square, a blue square, a purple square, a red square, a blue square, a purple square. But we need to label those. So A was what we'll label our first one, the red square. Then our blue square will be B. Our purple square will be C. I'm back to the original one. It's the red square, so it's an A. The blue square is a B. The purple square is a C. I'm back to the red again, so I'm back to A. I have the blue square, it's B. So that tells me that I will need a C here because my pattern has gone A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C. So C, if I look, is a purple square. So I'm going to go here to my shapes. I'm going to do purple, and I'm going to do a square. And I'm going to put a purple square here. And it's not exactly purple. Sometimes our colors do not match up, and that's okay. Then we're going to look at the second one here. So I have a red circle as my A purple square as my B, a blue circle as my C, a brown triangle as my D, and look, I'm back to my red circle. So it will be A. I've got another blue square. Purple square. It is B, and a blue circle is C, and then I'm back to my brown triangle as D. So the pattern has gone A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. So that tells me that I need an A here, which is my red circle. I'm going to go down to my shapes. I'm going to get my circle. I'm going to make it red, and I'm going to put a red circle in this box. Now, this isn't the worksheet you're working on today, but it's the same idea, so I want you to understand what you need to do. So then we're going to do one more together. So on this one, we start with a blue triangle as my A red circle as my B, a brown square as my C, and I have another brown square, so I'm going to have another C. I'm back to my blue triangle. It will be an A. My red circle is a B. I have my brown triangle as a C. My brown triangle is a C, and that brings me back to, let's double check, A, B, C, C, A, B, C, C, A. Now look, and the A is a blue triangle. So I'm going to go to my triangle, and I'm going to come up with a bluish color, and I'm going to put a blue triangle. Okay, that's all you do. If you label them, you should never miss them. That's the most important part, is to keep track. Now let's take a look at our growth patterns. So I have here a growth pattern that we are going to look at. So here I have one square. Here I have 2 squares. Here I have 3 squares. Here I have 4 squares, 5 squares, and 6 squares. So that tells me that what I need in this blank will be my 7 squares. So I'm going to go down here to my shapes. These are red, so I'm going to use the red, and I'm going to just do 1, 2. They're not going to be perfectly sized. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have my 7 squares, and I have shown the correct pattern growth. So now we are on the diamonds for number 2, and I have 2 here. And if I look, I have 1, 2, 3 here. I have 4 here. And you sometimes have to just count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. I have 6 here, so that means I'm going to need 7 here. So now I do not think we have a diamond drawing tool, so I will just try to freehand this. And I will make it a similar color to the ones that we already have. Okay, so I'm going to get my green, and I'm just going to draw some variation of 7 diamonds. we all know that it's very hard to do this, so we're not expecting perfection either by hand or on the computer. And they seem to always add the odd one out on the bottom. So there I have 7. So we're going to take a look at one more together. So in this third example, I have 1 black, 1 yellow. So I'm going to type 1B, 1 yellow. And that's just, I can remember what I've got. Then I have 1 black, and I have 2 yellows. Then I have 1 black, which seems to be the constant. That doesn't seem to change. And 3 yellows. Then I have 1 black and 4 yellows. So now what am I going to need here? I'm going to need the 1 black on top, and I'm going to need 5 yellows, I think, but let's double check this one on the end. I have the 1 black, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that tells me that I'm correct. So I'm going to go into my shapes, and I'm going to do a triangle, and I'm going to do a black one. I'm going to put it up here. Then I'm going to go in and do a yellow one. Okay, and I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops, that one wasn't very good. 5. So that's all you have to do. If you have any trouble, join your teacher for a Google Meet. Thank you.